Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So it finishes Newcastle 2, Wolves 1. What an important 3 points this is for Newcastle because Liverpool lost, Man United drew, so it gives us a huge advantage and it puts us back into 5th place. And we have got games in hand on Tottenham, so this really does give us a chance to go into 4th place. But anyway, I said that Isak needs to start in my last video and he delivers. He was fantastic today. Strength, great at holding up the ball, and a fantastic goal where he headed it into the corner. No keeper could save that, and he really was great today. Caused Wolves all sorts of problems, but I thought, like I said before, in the first half we dominated most of the game. We had chances to score more. Bruno hit the crossbar, he should have scored then. And I really thought, we could have took our chances better. But then Podence hits the post for Wolves. And Pope, God, it was Wolves were unlucky not to get anything out of that. 2 times where his touch on his left foot, he's not very good. He's a great goalkeeper.
I think he's an outstanding goalkeeper, but we've said it all along on the channel that, we love Nick Pope, but one of his weaknesses is his movement of his feet. He struggles to move his feet quickly, and they really need to work on his agility, the goalkeeping coach, because to move his feet, to get in position to kick the ball, he's sometimes really slow and he's really weak on his left side when he kicks the ball. It doesn't look natural the way he kicks the ball. And Jamie Redknapp was saying it was a blatant penalty. I disagree. I think, yeah, it is a poor touch by him.
Do you mean Jamie Carragher?
No, it was Jamie Redknapp in the studio. In the studio at half time. I thought it was it Moutinho? I thought he bangs into Pope like that. I think Pope's falling forward, but I think he bangs into him. So I didn't think it was a penalty, but some might disagree with it. Maybe he's unbiased.
I think it probably was a penalty out of a non-biased view.
Do you think so?
I think we may have got away with that there, but yeah, fantastic.
What a goal
3 points
by Isak.
The
cross in the box.
He was great, wasn't he? And Eddie Howe did say in his pre-match conference that he cannot play for the full 90 minutes, which is why he did take him off. But for a team that's been lacking goals, we really did need him. And I also just want to mention about Murphy. When he first came into the team, a few eyebrows were raised, but I thought he actually did quite well today. He's good at crossing, he put in quite a few crosses, and he did have a decent game. So then we're going to the second half, and basically Trippier, Wolves are on the attack here. The shoot gets blocked and Trippier comes in, tries to foul the Wolves player, and then Hwang Hee-chan, who comes on, it's a simple tap in for him. And at that moment in the game, me and my dad were thinking, oh no,
it's going to be a draw.
You know. We hadn't took our chances, and then Eddie Howe made a fantastic decision of taking Murphy, taking Maxi off, taking Maxi off and bringing on Almiron, and also taking off Isak as well and bringing on Wilson. But that was a great decision in the end, because Miggy, with his energy, goes on and scores at his face when he went off to celebrate.
His eyes were popping out, weren't they? It was
a funny sight, but yeah, honestly, we did think it was going to be a draw, and it was a key, fantastic to pick up 3 points and really a must-win game.
For the
we've got to beat these teams if we want.
I think for the Wolves goal, I think Trippier slips, doesn't he? He's trying to clear it. He slips.
It was a bit unlucky,
coming out
really.
The referee actually played a really good advantage for Wolves, and they got in and they scored a good goal. His first touch. But then for the Miggy goal, I think it was really good because Longstaff plays a ball down the right, and then it's played back in by, I think, Trippier to Willock. Willock plays a really good weighted pass to Miggy, and he does what he does really well. He turns inside, opens his body up. And
now,
what a goal.
I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on Willock today?
I thought he was good in parts, and I thought he tired in
He
parts of
runs
the
with
game,
the
but he
ball
runs
well,
with the ball
doesn't
well.
he?
He's got that where he gets his legs, he's got long legs and he sticks his legs out and he can nick the ball.
Now, guys, if you are wondering why Joe Linton wasn't even on the bench, that is because he is suspended. And I did think at times we were sort of missing his strength and pace,
definitely
because
in the middle.
I thought that there were a lot of the times where Wolves were getting forward and, you know, there was so much space for them to run at, and it was getting quite concerning. We did have a couple of free kicks, good saves by Sarr, but we definitely did have chances to score more than we did. But it is great that we did eventually get the goal in the end.
I think that's a good point what you say, because in the first half I thought Wolves were finding lots of space. The movement they were making off the ball into the central midfield spot, they were coming in, they were timing the runs well, and they were creating lots of space. And we looked weak in times in the first half.
They did give the ball away quite a lot.
We were giving the ball away. And I still don't...
No, but I think Wolves did.
Yeah, Wolves did, we did. But I still think... I mean, Bruno overall played well, but there's still parts of his game I'm thinking, is he 100% fit? Because
he sort of draws the ball to other players because of his movement, which can be good, but sometimes he does a bit too much and he needs to just pass the ball. But
I thought Shaw was good today.
Yeah, Shaw was really good.
He did well.
A lot of people don't really talk about Shaw that much, really, but I thought he had a really good performance. Maxi as well was brilliant, cutting inside, caused them a lot of problems as well.
The first half, Maxi and Isak had a real understanding. Isaac was making runs off the ball, and he was clearing the ball into Maxi. It was some great movement, but Isak looks just phenomenal, doesn't he? His movement.
I know it's a shame he can't at the minute. Maybe he's lacking in fitness, which is possibly why Wilson started a lot more games than him this season. But surely he starts again against Nottingham Forest.
I think his goal was really clever, because if you watch, he gives the defender a slight push in the back when he's jumping, and he turns his head and bends his neck. And I mean, it was a great cross by Trippier, but what a fantastic header. I don't think any keeper would have saved that.
And also, if you guys were wondering why Gordon wasn't even on the bench, was because he picked up an ankle injury. So hopefully Gordon is all right and will be back on the bench for Forest. But I just want to ask you, for the Forest game, now, in my opinion, I would stick with the exact same team. Although Miggy did score, I think I would give Murphy a chance and definitely start Isak. But would you agree with us? Start with the same team?
I would definitely start Isaac up top
bring
again.
In Joe Linton, maybe.
I would definitely start Isaac again. Would I keep Murphy on? Maybe.
Yeah, I would. It's a winning team.
But what he do is he looks at the opposition and see what their weaknesses are and think, well, does he think Miggy will be better suited or Murphy? So you've got to look at the opposition.
I mean,
and see
we've
what
got
their
a good
weaknesses
record
are.
against Nottingham Forest as well. Last time we played them was the first game of the season. We beat them 2-0. But yeah, it's fantastic, really fantastic.
We needed 3 points, didn't we? So
if we'd drawn that game, it would have been such a missed opportunity, because other teams around us are dropping points. Man United dropped points, Liverpool dropped points, so it was really important. I'm really pleased.
Plus, I think we've got 2 games in hand on Tottenham, and they're 4 points ahead of us. So that, you know, if we win one and draw one,
the game against Forest, we should be beating Forest as well. So you should expect us to get a result against them as well. 2 former Newcastle
players, Wood and
Shelby. And Jack Colback as well.
Exactly.
He might be playing as well.
And we've got a really good keeper. Having the Navas, is he playing in goal for Forest?
Yeah, he's very good. So
and Bradley Johnson's doing well at the minute for them. So it'll be a tough game.
I mean, and I also thought Trippier did well as well. With the crosses he was putting in, he had a few free kicks. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought Trippier played well. He's consistently good, isn't he? Unfortunate for the goal. You know, he did make a couple of mistakes in the game, but overall he was very good. He gets forward so much for a second.
Yeah,
for someone who's not so tall, he jumps. He done a defensive header where there was a cross in the back post, and he had a quick look over his shoulder to see where the player was, and he leapt and managed to get it.
What were your thoughts on Longstaff? Because
I thought the first half he was pretty anonymous, and the game sort of passed him by. He did okay in the second half, but it was a quieter game for Longstaff.
Yeah, Yeah, like I said, I would probably, my only change would be bringing in Joe Linton. I would stick with Murphy. Isak has to start. In terms of what I thought of Pope, again, he could have cost us 2 goals. He's a fantastic goalkeeper, but his left foot seems to be a weakness and seems to be something that they need to work on in training. But anyway, fantastic result for Newcastle, and we'll go on to the next game against Forest on a Friday.
Friday night football, looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're getting closer and closer to 500 subscribers, so what an achievement that'll be if we get that. So make sure to subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you later
See you in
for
the next one.
more videos.
Bye.
Bye.